What's up everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of Minecraft Tutorials Bedrock Edition. We are playing on Windows 10 PC and this is a tutorial on how to build a rotating furnace array. There are 5 rows of 15 furnaces. Yep, that means there's 75 furnaces and this thing equally distributes fuel and the resource that you're trying to burn. Now if we take a look at this, you'll see that there's minecarts going back and forth, filling up the hoppers, which then in turn fill up the furnaces that they're pointing into. Now if you take a peek over here to the side, you can kind of see that there's several rows of furnaces, and they'll rotate, each taking a turn to collect either fuel or the burnable resource. And as they go down, you can see that it is filling up all of the chests, or all of the furnaces, all the way down. We'll take another peek at that as the minecart travels. There you go, and you can see that the last ones there are kind of just still burning a few things. If we take a peek inside, yeah, you can see that it's still kind of burning. And then by the time it actually reaches the hoppers down below, it should already be burned. You can see this one's got coal there, so it's ready. So when it goes into this bottom section, it collects into the hoppers, which then collect into the collection chest out front. You can lock this system by just simply switching this lever here. It'll pull back the bottom observer here so it has nothing to activate. And that way when the minecarts return to their docking stations, they'll just stay there. They will fill up on the proper resource. This one is, this one should be fuel. Guess it's running low. And this one should be the burnable resource, which it should still have plenty of. But to reactivate, all you gotta do is hit this lever. The light off means that it's on. It pushes that observer back into its place, activating the whole entire circuit. As you can see, it is just an amazing contraption. And it's just beautiful to look at and something that should definitely be in your base. But before we get to building this, hit that subscribe button to show your support for the channel. And don't forget to hit that bell notification button to be aware when new content releases on the channel. And if you'd like further help or insight or just want to be a part of the community, feel free to join my Twitter or my Discord. All information is available in the descriptions of all of my videos. Don't forget to stick around to the end of the video for more information and an additional option for this contraption. Alright, so to get started on building this rotating furnace array, you're going to build a 2x15 on the ground. So let's do that first. 2 wide, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Alright, so you're going to be clearing out an area just like this for the base. So you fill this up with any building block of your choice. Once you have that done, you can get some repeaters and lay those facing outwards on one side. And you're going to place those all the way down, and they should be on one tick. Then you're going to get some redstone, and you're just going to lay that out right behind all the repeaters. Then you're going to grab some of your building blocks and you're going to lay those out all the way down, should be 15 blocks in front of the repeaters. Once you have those down, get some redstone torches and you're going to put those on the opposite side of the blocks you just placed down. Then you're going to grab some more building blocks, place those on top of the torches just like this, and you're going to put 15 all the way down. And you're also going to put some torches on the opposite side of these blocks now. And then once you have this done, all you got to do is get some regular pistons, place them down on top of the torches here that are not lit. That way they will not extend, and you're just going to keep doing that all the way down. Okay, so once you have these pistons down, you're going to be able to lay a block here. Then you're going to go out one or in one to the build. You can remove this one now, and you're going to go up 3 more, just like this. You can remove the bottom 3. And you're going to keep this one here, and you can actually bring this one back 15 blocks. This is going to be activating the pistons when you have them in place. Then you're going to grab 15 more pistons and you're going to point these facing downward from those blocks. From here you're going to place a block here. Then you're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Remove these 4. And you can bring these all the way back, 15 of them. And then you can grab 15 more pistons, and these are actually going to be facing towards these here. So you're going to place 15 just like so. Then what you can do is actually grab some more of your building blocks and place them right behind this redstone line right here. Except for this last one, you're going to remove this last one here, and then you're going to grab 15 more pistons, and you're going to place them like so, all the way down. Then on the back side, you're actually going to grab 15 more building blocks, and you're going to place those on the side of the pistons here. And you're going to put redstone dust on top of all of these. This will activate this back set of pistons. You're also going to do that right up here on this one. And you're also going to do that on the topmost pistons right here. So those will be your power lines for those pistons. You don't have to do that for the front one here because we have the torches that are powering those. Okay, so the next step is to get 2 chests. You're going to place them right here next to the redstone torches that are not lit. You're going to get 1 hopper and place that going into the chest like so. And then you're going to turn inside the build and you're going to just place 15 hoppers leading towards that first one. Once you have that in place, you can come up in here and you can place more hoppers going into that chain on the side. Once you've got all the hoppers in place, you can actually begin to lay down all the furnaces. So you're going to lay down 2 there, 2 here, 2 here. You're going to lay down a 2x15 on this bottom section. Once you have the 30 furnaces there, you're going to build one up on the back one. Once you have this done, you can place another furnace here and then another one right in front, and then remove that back one because that's going to now not be needed. But you can use this front one now to actually help you put down 15 more furnaces all the way down above the middle section. Alright, and once you have that done, all that's needed is to place down the front row of furnaces right above this empty spot of hoppers here. So you can put a furnace there, another one right up on top, and then remove that bottom one. So now you have that furnace line that's going to be able to be placed right here in the front. Okay, so now that you have this done, you can actually grab some more hoppers. You're going to need 15 for the front here, and you're going to place those a block away from that top furnace row. So you're going to be doing something like this, doubling up but removing the inside one. You do not want hoppers being pushed by the pistons. Alright, so once you're done, you can see we have a row of 15 hoppers going into the furnaces like here. But you'll have this section right here blank because this is the area where the furnaces are going to be rotating in this 3x3 type area. Once you've placed down those hoppers, you can come up to the top here and place down 15 more hoppers on top of these furnaces here. These have to be pointing straight down into the furnaces. Alright, with those hoppers in place, you can now grab some powered rails and you're going to lay those across the hopper line. With the powered rails down, you can actually come here to the end and put down 2 slabs, a full block like that, and then you're going to build up 1 block and then out another one. So you have this type of pattern. You're going to lay down 3 more power rails on top of this section here. For this top row of hoppers, you're going to lay down powered rails all the way down, just like you did for the front. And then what you're going to do is put down a half slab, or a slab, grab an observer, and have that facing upwards towards the sky. Come back up to the top here, and you're going to place down a block, put another block up on top, and another block out, and remove this one here. What you're going to do here is grab a powered rail, and another one here, and then you're going to grab a detector rail and put that on top of the observer, just like that. That's going to be activating the circuit to rotate every time the hopper minecart, or the minecart with a chest, reaches this point. On the opposite end, you're going to be doing something similar. You're just going to put a slab next to that hopper and a slab next to this one, and then you're going to put a block next to those slabs, and then you're going to go out and up on both of those ends. Here, you're going to place down a regular rail and then a powered rail on each of those. Grab some redstone torches and place those under these blocks here at the very end, and you'll notice that the redstone torch will power all the way up to the midpoint, and the back one here only powers this back one I'll tell you later how to power the rest. For right now, let's go back to the loading section. We're going to place a hopper right above this powered rail and another one back on this one here. And then you're going to grab a chest and you can put that on top of these hoppers like so. You can make this a double chest if you like, that's up to you, but for this demonstration, we're just going to be using a single chest. Then you can grab a minecart with a chest, put those right underneath that hopper and another one right there. And that is where they will be activated to go all the way down the contraption and then back for collection of more items. Alright, so down here at the end, we're going to construct the contraption that actually will activate the rotation of this entire thing. So what we're going to do is place down a half slab here, bring it out and then over so that it sits right underneath that observer. We're going to get rid of these two now, and then you can grab another observer and place that facing upwards in between right there. Then what you can do is come down to the bottom here, put a slab right next to that hopper, and we're actually going to leave that right there for now. We're going to grab some redstone dust, place that on top of that slab, place another one on top of the observer and the slab. For right now, let's go back up to the top here, put another slab here, and we're going to place a repeater on 4 ticks. Then you're going to come down to the bottom here, place another observer, and then you're going to keep going all the way down, just like so. We're going to have to dig a little block here. Oh, I can't get down in here. All right, there we go. And you're going to bring this down all the way so that it's a block off of the ground. Then what you're going to do is just kind of clear out this area here and put down 3 blocks so you know where the trail goes. We can fill this back up now since we don't need that. And we're going to then place a repeater right there on 4 ticks with 2 pieces of redstone dust right behind it. Now that we have that in place, we can actually come back to this bottom area here. We're going to place more slabs out this way. We're going to loop it around this observer tower, bring it out towards the back end here, and just make sure it connects to this back row of redstone dust. Once you have that all lined up, you can come back with some repeaters, and you're going to place one right there in between that little area, place it in 4 ticks, come over here to the other side, place a piece of redstone dust in this corner, grab another repeater on 4 ticks, and then another piece of redstone dust in this corner. Then you're going to put 1, 2, 3 repeaters in a row just like this. You're going to put this back one on 4 ticks, the middle one on 3 ticks, and the front one on 4 ticks. Put another piece of redstone dust in this corner with 2 more repeaters, which will each be on 4 ticks. This is going to create enough of a delay to allow the minecart to get all the way back to the loading area. But we're not done. We actually have to complete this entire rotation. So what you're going to do is grab 2 more observers. You're going to place them facing downwards just like so, and then you're going to grab 2 more slabs and place those right there. You're going to grab a repeater, place it on 4 ticks, and 2 pieces of redstone dust just like so. Then you're going to grab 2 more observers, place those above the piece of redstone on the back of that one so that they're both facing down. You have 2 pairs right there basically. Then you're going to put a piece of redstone dust right on top of that one with a half slab and a full block. Like that. What you're going to do now is grab 2 pieces of redstone dust like so, and a repeater right there on 4 ticks. This should now complete the entire rotation for this device, but we need to actually power the rails now. So what we're going to do is come right in between here, put a block there, and put a redstone torch right there. As you can see now, we have power all the way down to the halfway point pretty much, but we still have to power the other half. So to activate the rest of the power rails here, what you're going to do is place down 2 blocks right here. You're going to remove this middle one right there. You're going to grab a torch from down below and just place it here. You can see that the rest of the power rails now are powered, so there's a nice solid powered rail all the way down. So now you're going to do the same thing to this side. You're just going to build up 2 here, remove that bottom one, and put a torch on the side right there. So now those powered rails are on all the way down. Okay, so now we're actually going to create the activation portion of this, which will keep this thing flowing as long as there's some type of activity coming off of the end here. So what's going to happen is you're going to put a repeater here going towards the back on 4 ticks. You're going to put a piece of, well, you're going to put a block here just so we can see easily what's going on. With a piece of redstone dust up on top, you're going to place 3 repeaters going that way, and you're going to do the same thing you did on those 3 back there. You're going to place this one on 4 ticks, 3 ticks, and then 4 ticks, yeah. And then another block here with a piece of redstone dust up on top. Again, I'm just doing that so that you guys can see clearly where the redstone is. But another repeater here on 4 ticks. Another block and a piece of redstone dust with another repeater on 4 ticks. And then another 2 blocks here with redstone dust. Once you've created this little timing circuit here, you're going to grab some observers and you're going to place 1, 2, and 3 going upwards. Then you're going to build a half slab right there with a full block right there. Put a repeater on top of the slab on 4 ticks with a piece of redstone dust on back of that observer right there with another piece of redstone dust right in between those minecarts there. This circuit is now pretty much complete, but we need a way to control it. So what you're going to do is place a full block right here with a redstone lamp and a lever on the front. Then what you're going to do is come to the back side, put a you're going to put a redstone torch with a sticky piston right there. With that off, this is actually the on position because it's keeping this observer into this position here. If we were to actually lock up the system, it's going to pull that bottom observer out so that it has nothing to activate. So earlier I told you that we had some options for this contraption. Before we get to that, do me the huge favor of dropping a like on this video and let me know your thoughts down in the comments field below with the hashtag 1K19Dom. Because we are trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2019. Alright, so as you can see, this is the front end of the contraption. When these light up, they'll be right here on display. This is basically your floor level right here. So you can stand here and just watch these rotate and turn on all day long. Or if you prefer, you can actually swap this by having the chest on this side, and you can actually have the piston then right here with the block redstone lamp right on this side right there with the lever here, and that means this would get eliminated and your hopper line would actually be going this way. So there is a way to basically have this swapped on different sides, and that way you can turn these furnaces around and you have kind of like a double stack effect versus the other side, which only has one, but you can still kind of see the other one as well behind the hopper. So that all depends on your personal take. And again, of course, the floor would be at this level or maybe even down below, depending on where you want to place this. This side's a little bit more flexible for that reason. Alright, so now you can see that this thing is fully running and working. It is a really, really awesome contraption. You can just enjoy watching this all day long, but it's also very effective. It does smelt a lot of items really quickly, and you can also replace the furnaces with the smoker or the blast furnace, depending on what you want to use this for. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will catch you all in the next episodes of Minecraft Tutorials Bedrock Edition.